From Siri to self-driving cars, AI is rapidly infiltrating every aspect of our lives, and it's not slowing down anytime soon. But what if I told you that the very thing that set us humans apart, our ability to come up with new and innovative ideas, could now be challenged by machines? Join me as I explore the fascinating world of AI and ask the question, can AI truly have original ideas, or is its creativity limited by its programming? So let's start off with some first principles thinking, Elon Musk's favorite, and open this investigation with the question, what is an idea? From a neuroscience point of view, an idea can be defined as a mental representation of a concept, belief, or image that arises from the activity of the brain's neural networks. From a neuroscience perspective, ideas are generated by the firing of groups of neurons in response to internal and external stimuli. These neuronal patterns create neural pathways that become associated with the particular idea, and repeated activation of these pathways can strengthen the connections between neurons, making the idea more easily accessible and likely to be recalled. When we have an idea, it often begins with a burst of activity in the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for higher order thinking, decision-making, and planning. This region of the brain is involved in generating and manipulating abstract concepts and ideas. And from a philosophical perspective, ideas are often associated with the realm of thought and the mind. Philosophers have debated the nature of ideas for centuries, with some viewing them as abstract entities that exist independently of the mind, while others see them as mental constructs that are created by the brain. The philosopher René Descartes, for example, argued that ideas are innate and exist independently of experience, while empiricists like John Locke believe that all ideas are derived from sensory experience. Despite these different perspectives, both neuroscience and philosophy suggest that ideas are central to human cognition and creativity. Our ability to generate, manipulate, and communicate ideas has played a crucial role in the development of culture and society, as well as in the evolution of the human species. So let's discuss the concept of creativity and what it means for AI. Creativity is the ability to generate novel, original, and valuable ideas, solutions, or products that have a significant impact on a particular field or domain. It involves combining existing ideas or knowledge in new and unique ways to produce something new. In the context of AI, creativity refers to the ability of machines to generate novel and useful outputs that are not explicitly programmed. AI algorithms can be trained to recognize patterns in large amounts of data and generate new solutions or ideas that are innovative and unique. AI systems can be used to support human creativity in a lot of different domains. For example, machine learning algorithms can be used to create new pieces of music by analyzing existing compositions and generating new melodies that sound similar but are not identical to existing songs. However, there are still some challenges associated with AI and creativity. One of the main challenges is the lack of understanding of what creativity truly entails. Although AI algorithms can generate new and innovative ideas, they do not have the same understanding of human emotions, experiences, and values that humans have. This makes it difficult for machines to generate truly unique and valuable ideas that resonate with human audiences. Another challenge is the risk of bias in AI-generated outputs. AI systems learn from data, and if the data used to train the algorithms are biased or incomplete, the outputs generated by the algorithms may also be biased or incomplete. So let's talk a little bit about the difference between a human brain and an AI brain. The human brain and AI differ in many ways, but there are also some similarities. One key difference between the human brain and AI is in how they process information. The human brain is made up of billions of neurons that communicate with each other through complex electrical and chemical signals. This allows the brain to process information in a highly parallel and interconnected way, which gives humans the ability to think creatively, recognize patterns, and make decisions based on incomplete or ambiguous information. AI, on the other hand, relies on algorithms and mathematical models to process information. While AI can perform complex calculations and analyze vast amounts of data much faster than the human brain can, it lacks the ability to reason creatively or understand complex social dynamics in the same way the humans do. But like I said, there are some similarities between the human brain and AI. For example, both rely on a network of interconnected nodes to process information, and both can recognize recognize patterns and make predictions based on that information. As well as that, both can be trained to perform specific tasks or solve particular problems. Overall, while there are some similarities between the human brain and AI, they differ in many fundamental ways. The human brain is still much more complex and versatile than AI, but AI is advancing rapidly and has the potential to revolutionize many areas of human life in the future. But is creativity and idea generation one of those areas? Back to our question, can AI come up with new, novel ideas in the same way that humans can? So we've seen that an AI can be creative, but now we need to discuss the relationship between creativity and originality. Creativity and originality are two related but distinct concepts. Creativity refers to the ability to generate new and valuable ideas, solutions, or products, while originality refers to the quality of being new or unique. In other words, creativity is the ability to produce something that is both novel and valuable, while originality is the degree to which that thing is new or unique. Originality is a necessary but not sufficient condition for creativity. A novel idea that is not valuable or useful is not considered creative. Originality is often subjective and context dependent. An idea that is considered original in one context may not be original in another. On the other hand, creativity involves not only the generation of novel ideas, but also the evaluation of their value and relevance to a particular domain or problem. It requires the ability to identify problems, analyze information, and come up with solutions that are both novel and effective. So AI can appear to be creative by generating outputs that are novel and innovative. For example, an AI may generate a piece of art or music that is visually or audibly unique and interesting. However, the novelty of the output does not necessarily mean that it is original. AI systems are trained on large data sets, like we discussed, and may learn to generate outputs that mimic or blend existing styles or patterns without creating anything new or groundbreaking. As well as that, AI systems may generate outputs that are novel in one context, but not in another. For example, an AI system trained on classical music may generate a new piece that sounds unique and innovative within the classical music genre, but may not be considered original if evaluated within the context of all music. Another way AI may appear to be creative without being original is through a lack of understanding of the creative process. AI algorithms can be trained to generate outputs based on statistical patterns in large datasets, but they do not have a true understanding of the underlying concepts or emotions that inspire creativity in humans. This can result in outputs that are technically innovative, but lack the emotional depth or artistic value of truly original works of art or music or literature. AI also has difficulty in making intuitive leaps. Creativity often involves making intuitive leaps, connecting seemingly unrelated concepts or ideas in new ways. However, AI algorithms operate based on established patterns and rules and cannot make these kind of intuitive leaps in the same way that humans can. Then, of course, there's the obvious lack of emotions and subjective experience, because creativity is often inspired by emotions, such as personal memories or cultural background, and obviously AI lacks these things. But this might not be the case for long. Researchers are working on developing new AI technology that could potentially lead to machines having a form of imagination. For example, some researchers are exploring the possibility of using generative adversarial networks, GANs, a type of machine learning algorithm to generate novel images or other forms of creative content. In GANs, two neural networks work together to generate new content that is similar to the training data, but also has some degree of randomness and creativity. While this is not the same as human imagination, it does represent a step towards machines being able to generate content that is more creative and original than what they have been directly trained on. So while AI does not currently have imagination in the same way that humans do, there are ongoing efforts to develop new technologies that could enable machines to generate more creative and original content in the future.